Cheers, guys.
Cheers. New apartment, new setup, same vibes.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Cheers, cheers.
Overflow.
Welcome back, everybody. Another
Welcome
podcast
back.
with Insomniacs. As you
We
can see,
are back.
setup looks a little different, but same.
I love that movie, dude.
Me too. I always think of that.
The interview.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Dude.
I'm gonna watch that later. For sure.
Yeah, it's this apartment has been great. Everything that we've wanted, we've been getting. Pause. But no, seriously, this apartment has been awesome. Like I felt like I needed this change. B felt like it. As far as like setup and content goes, the other apartment was actually really good. But
nice.
it was like really good to shoot content there.
Yeah.
But then I feel like home anymore.
Yeah, but
Felt like an
honestly-
office.
yeah, it's like good on you guys though, because something like you guys are still staying in this complex for it's been a few years now. But
Mhm.
when you get something that you don't like all too much, and it's like it's not something you love, it's like you guys are like quick to change. It's like you guys take action real quick with it. And it's like when we moved you guys into the second spot, I was like, all right, this is gonna be the last spot at this
Mhm.
place. But then like a year later, you guys are also open to like, all right, let's
Yeah.
change it. It's like it's not what we want.
Yeah.
And so it worked out that you had the help with it, but just even like not the ambition, but just like the
want.
the willingness to go to like, you know what, we're gonna change. We don't like this. It's like,
Yeah,
and
dude.
honestly, it's fucking worked out so much better because this
Dude,
spot is
yeah.
so sick.
This spot is so sick. I
Yeah.
was like, dude, probably like 3 months in, I was like, regretting this.
Yeah.
And
At the old apartment.
at the other apartment, or we're not even 3 months in here.
I just want to clarify.
Yeah, just like the mentality
Mhm.
and the mindset that I was in over there was starting to get very sorry.
He's already drunk, guys.
He's already gleeking
I
off
love you
camera.
so much.
Already gleeking off camera, dude.
Just the mentality and the mindset that I was over there was starting to not get healthy, and I felt like it had to do a lot with the environment. I just felt like no motivation to do anything, no motivation to like clean, no motivation to like keep things up, and I just did not want to keep living there with like that like mentality. And then in this current apartment, it's like a completely 180 change. Like I'm always like, my room is still right now. And that's laundry day, but I'm washing like everything, especially
now it's laundry day.
especially because like I bought new like blankets and comforters and all that. So it's like I've never
total
done
reset.
that.
It's a total
It's
reset.
a total reset. Yeah, my setup is great. My work ethic there has been a lot better. I've been more editing, been more working on stuff. So I really do think it had a lot to do with the actual apartment, because like you mentioned, right, we've been in this community for a couple of years now. So it's not the outside environment. It's literally the apartment. So
That's true.
I'm very happy.
It's true. The space that you're in really does affect the type of mentality that you're in.
Mm-hmm.
Big time, dude. Yeah.
So it's cool because like one of the big things about this apartment is the view, and that's something that we truly missed. Oh, my bad.
He's kind of bubbling out over the top.
ASMR for Fernie.
That one's for you, Fernie.
Like,
I bet he wants a beer right now.
dude, he's dying for a beer.
But
You
yeah.
guys got me into beer, I swear. I was not into
What the
it.
heck?
No,
No,
you know
I
what?
did
You
not
got
get
yourself
you
into beer. Hold on.
I was
Gio
like,
did.
So yeah, I actually am the only one that drinks beer out of all of us. It's like I like Mexican beer, Modelo, and stuff
Some
like
may
that.
say too much, but yeah.
Hey, but this guy over
It's
here,
like, yeah, I love beer. I have one almost like once every day.
yeah, dude, But then
I have to
it's,
eat one with one of my 6 meals every day.
yeah, it's a carbohydrate source, fast acting carbs. But it's like these guys never would want to have a beer with me. We'd go to like Buffalo Wild Wings or something like that, and it's like we'd hit up the happy hour and be like, come on, let's get a drink. And they're like, nah. Or when we do, it's like they get cocktails. I'm like, it's different when you get a cocktail and then you're drinking a beer kind of thing.
It's
you
not
know?
it's not my bartending.
No, I can't eat and
I can't eat
have
and
a
drink.
beer. I
So
can't
I
eat and
agree.
have a beer.
Or
at the
I
same
can't
I don't
eat-
like that. I like to have the drink first and then we'll eat after, But it's like when we go, so like say we go to like get wings.
Maybe.
you know?
Yeah, I agree.
I would love to like sit at the bar, have the drink, and then order the wings for after. And when I eat my wings, I'm not gonna have a beer with it. It's like I'll have a water with it, that kind of thing. Because it's like I enjoy the feeling of after you have the alcohol. And sometimes like when you have beer, yeah, it does hurt your stomach. But when it doesn't hurt your stomach and it's just like you get like the taste of what you're
I have
actually
not
having.
been getting
It's just too much of a fucking gamble.
chore.
No, it's not a gamble,
Yeah.
bro. Nah.
What do you?
Nah,
You're
it's
hoping
not.
that it doesn't hurt your stomach versus.
I haven't gotten stomach ache.
No, it's not. It's
Brian's
like
scared of a tummy ache.
I am.
Says his
I
stomach,
have the
bro.
worst ones.
He does.
He does.
But no, dude, this guy just out of nowhere to start drinking beer. It's like one day he's like, yeah, it's like I had a 805 yesterday. I kind of like those. And then it's like a new beer every other week. You know, it's like I tried to sell this last week. Kind of like them. That's why we got these here. You know. But he's figured out what he likes, so it's cool. I mean,
Yeah.
I definitely didn't like beer when I was first starting to drink. You know, it's like I think I had like
16.
yeah. Actually, no, I didn't start drinking until
Years
later
ago.
when I was 21.
But
But it's like
Legally.
like Modelo was like the first beer I think I tried because
I cannot drink
because
that.
like my dad would drink Coors Light, you know, and it's like I never liked the light Coors. I was like it felt like that same thing like thought that we have now. You know, it's like
Mhm.
it's just bread water, you know. So it's like, but Modelo actually had a taste to me because I liked adding a lime to it and that kind of thing. But like I didn't really care for it too much when I started drinking. It was like I would go for not harder stuff, but like a cocktail, and I wanted something that like tasted good, you know. It's
Vodka
like
cranberry.
no, it was vodka Red Bull, bro. Those are easy. But then it's like I don't know,
Espresso
honestly.
martinis.
Yeah, that's too over the top. But it happened a few years back, like probably like 2 years now, 3 years now. It's where it's like
Mhm.
the taste of the beer just like grew on me. And it's like I still don't care for like IPAs and stuff like that. You know, there's certain beers
I
that
thought you did.
like, my girl does. You know, so it's like I will still have them certain points, but I'm not gonna like go out and order it myself.
Yeah, like
Oh.
you'll finish.
I'll finish it,
Yeah.
you know, but I'm not gonna like if we get a picture together, I'll be fine with it. But it's like I'm not gonna like you should care to go want to like I just go get a picture of IPA together.
Yeah.
You know, it's like
Some people really care about it.
they do
Like they really, really care. It's like how people are with like their wines too.
Oh, dude, yeah, I had a table
ridiculous.
asking me about like I don't know still like hoppiness, you know, or like those like certain like scents that you get with like these
Slang.
beers. Yeah, it's like I should know. I should know, bro. I really should know. I'm supposed to know.
The slang.
But it's like it's almost like they all taste like citrusy.
fucking
to a certain
same.
extent. Yeah, they all taste the same to me at some point, you know.
Like-
so
Stella's to me tastes like Pacificos. And then Dos Equis taste completely different. They're lighter. And then 805 tastes like a lot more like bitter. And then Coors Banquet tastes like almost the same as the 805. Like it's just so hard to
Course
distinguish.
Banquet is. I don't think
Nah,
it's the same as
805.
805.
Almost the same. For me, my opinion. Bitch.
Alex wants an 805 now. He's like,
I want an 805. Bring me the picture. Get this man his keys.
But no, I'm happy you started drinking beer, so that we can actually relate on something now.
Yeah, my girl's not happy, but you know.
You know, I started
That's
started
because she's
drinking a lot
like,
more.
she's like always like, you know, she has a lot of like family members who drink, like uncles, and literally all of them have like beer guts. So she's scared that I would get a beer gut.
Yeah,
I'm like, no, I'm bulky.
I'm bulky.
No, but like she's just scared that I'm gonna be like one of those people that like need it with every meal or something. I'm like, no. I'm like, I don't even drink my cocktails with my meal. Like the same thing, right? Like I don't even drink that. I have a full-time fucking bartender as my roommate and ask him. I'm not asking for drinks every night.
Yeah.
Don't lie.
He's just getting them. He's not asking.
Shut the fuck up. I'm making them
Bottles
my
are
own.
just getting smaller and smaller.
I literally told her because like we were talking yesterday. I was like, and then she just, I told her I was like, oh, I think I'm like, I want to get some beers. She's like, why? And like starts like kind of like questioning me. I'm like, I don't know. You just, you know, just something you just need a beer. Like something you need a beer when you're gaming and when you're watching a movie or something. It's just enjoyable.
Yeah,
like
you know,
I
when
didn't,
you're
I
waking
didn't,
up, you
I
know,
didn't.
When you're going for a walk, doing the
back to
laundry,
back.
you know.
I didn't get it before, but now I do. Now I do, and it's pretty enjoyable. Like right now, it's for me hell enjoyable right now. This beer,
Yeah.
But let's say later when I'm like working on edits and stuff, I'm not gonna want one. You know, like I'm not. I'd rather have water or like sparkling water or something. You know what I mean? But yeah, but besides that, like we went to this Mexican restaurant, my family and I ordered a Dos Equis, and my mom hasn't like. My mom doesn't drink often, but she'll drink once in a while. She's like, oh, like, te va a caer bien. She's like, te va a caer muy bien. Dude, those fucking hit, bro. It was like this tiny little Mexican restaurant in like middle Santa Ana. Very home vibes. It's like what I posted on my story.
Is it called El Torito?
Nah, it's called, I forgot what it's called, but it's like very, dude, it's only like 8 tables in there. Very, very small. So fucking good food.
Yeah, man. Don't shout it out, man.
Don't try to- No, bro. You know what's the crazy part? We were there,
God
and then this
forbid.
like hipster dude comes in, and he tells the guy like, "Oh, like, do you have a minute to talk?" And the guy's like, "Oh, qué pasó?" He's like, "Oh, English?" And the guy's like, "Oh yeah, like I speak English." He's like, "Oh, it's because I'm opening a pizza shop, and I want to buy your restaurant right in front of us." And the guy's like, "What?" He's like, "Yeah, I'm opening pizza shops here, like, and I want to buy your restaurant." And the guy's like, "How much?"
Okay.
And then he's like, you know, we have to talk more about in details about that, but I want to buy your restaurant. Like just hyping that word up, right? And the guy like excited. He's like, okay, we'll talk tomorrow. He's like, the guy's like, no, I can't tomorrow. I need to go buy other places. Like literally word for word, bro. I'm telling you, he was like this hipster, curly hair, but in a bun, right? Like open toed sandals, like fucking no socks. Yeah,
Weird.
bro. Yeah. And the guy's like, come today after 5 and we'll talk. Like when he closes or whatever. So I guess we'll see what happens. But it was pretty weird interaction. And keep in mind, I'm already like 2 or 3 beers in, so I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
He's sitting there like, whoa.
Well,
Damn.
I'm like, I'll buy your restaurant.
How much?
Start hearing numbers. 125.
So yeah, that was an interesting thing.
That's actually kind of crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, that's how
Yeah.
it happens, though. I mean,
Yeah,
Dude,
hopefully
honestly.
it's legit.
Speaking of all that shit, right? I've been telling you guys that I have something to tell you guys, like what happened with my family.
Oh, yeah.
Bro, okay.
Oh, yeah.
So my parents' car is like shit in the bed. So they need a new car and they've been shopping like on Amazon Marketplace and all that. And we found this really good car, right? Like the Carfax was like a 1% owner, all the good details. The only thing is like it was 181,000 miles for 6K. But it's like very well maintained. It's a Honda CRV. So those last like up to like 300, 400 miles per hour. Or miles. 400,000 miles.
Imagine one of those
Super
things.
fast.
Like, zoom.
And okay, so we go see it on like on a Wednesday. And it looks good. We're like, bet we're gonna get the money today and we'll buy it tomorrow, Thursday. Bro, we go Thursday, right? We meet up in like in the middle of Bristol, like in Bristol Street. And the guy instantly is like, hey, let's go send the paperwork, right? And my stepdad's like, wait a second, let's go test drive it first. Like, he hasn't test driven it. He's like, let's go test drive it first. And then the guy was like, actually, it's not starting right now, but I'm pretty sure it's the battery. And we're like, whoa, like, he was already so quick to sign it. But then he's like, oh yeah, like it's not starting anymore. So we're like, turning it on, it's not turning on. He's like, oh no, my son's coming and the battery just needs like a upcharge, like like start it up,
Yeah.
a jump. So he brings a little battery pack, and then the battery's giving him like full voltage because it's like a little device and it tells you how much power is going through the battery. So we're like, that's not the battery. It's not the alternator because all the lights are turning on. So because if the alternator dies, everything dies basically. So the next best thing is the starter. And the starter in those Honda CR-Vs is the same one as in my car. And they're right under the engine. So you have to literally mantle so many stuff. This dude fucking starts telling his son was there. He starts telling his son, hey, dad. Or no, he starts like, hey, son, like, could you go get the hammer? I just need to hit it and it'll start. Just like that, bro. And I swear, bro, he's like, oh, no. Ahorita ya va a empezar. He starts fucking smacking it from the bottom, bro. I'm like, and I literally see pieces of plastic falling down. So this was fucking breaking the car in front of us, right? Nothing. So we're like, oh, okay, like this is not a good sign. Like
Yeah.
my mom is very religious. I'm very more like on the spiritual side and like meaning and all that stuff. So we're like, this is not a good sign. And my stepdad was like, fuck that. Like that's so fucking sketchy. 3 hours later has passed by. He sends a message. He's like, oh, I took it to the mechanic. Here's the new starter. And then the new one. Right? And the starter was like, it's a silver cylinder. And the starter that was in the car was black. Like from like grease and buildup. I was like, bro, what the fuck? So I'm like, if that's fucked up, what else is? You know what else is gonna go?
Yeah.
So we told the guy, we're like, no, we're good. Thank you for your time. Motherfucker was selling it for $6,000. All of a sudden, we like whenever price changes on Marketplace, you get a notification. that shit shot up to like 7,500. We're like, this motherfucker,
Put an alternator in. He's like, bro, premium.
dude. I
Premium.
know, not even OEM either. Like, fuck, like, bro, we're like, fuck that, dude. Like, we dodged it, but dude,
That's crazy.
it felt like so sketchy because he was so quick to be like, all right, let's go sign the papers.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and
I'm
he
like-
was just gonna leave you with that.
Do it. And we had $6,000 like cash right there ready, bro.
Could have got robbed.
Dude. No, it was luckily like very public like space. It was in the
Good.
Bristol swap meet. Like,
Yeah.
you know where we passed by
Good
to
area.
go to work?
Hey.
So yeah, that was a crazy thing that happened like last week on Wednesday and
Dang.
Thursday. Dude, yeah. I was like, what the fuck?
Slimy people, dude.
Dude,
I got you.
and then everyone that I talked to, like I've talked to like Gio or I've talked to like my girl about it, and they're all like, "Nah, that's like a really bad sign.
Yeah.
Like that's a bad sign."
Let's get her motorcycle.
No way.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that's
Your mom
crazy.
on a motorcycle.
Imagine.
So yeah, that was an
crazy,
interesting
honestly.
thing, dude. Yeah, bro. I was so like hyped to tell you guys, but I was like, "Nah, this is a good pot stuff." Like this is like what would you guys do? Like, would you be the same as me? Like take it as a sign, or be like, "Oh, it was just a starter. Let's just test drive it again and go with it," or what?
No, it's like 100%. I would take that like same thought where if this is wrong, like what else is wrong, you know? And it's like obviously too if you're getting that like
So it's
off-
more logical for you then.
yeah, a
Uh-huh.
little more logical too. But if you get that off feeling from the dude too, it's like that's where I get the like where
That's
why I
why I
take
got-
more of
yeah.
my feeling, you know? It's like
Mhm.
that kind of thing too. So
Yeah, I wasn't like that too much. I didn't like the vibes of the dude too much already. So
Mhm.
yeah,
I would have felt that. And like, nah,
Throws you
not
off.
really.
Yeah.
Especially when he's hitting the shit. I'm like, all right, man.
Dude.
I'm
I
surprised.
could have done that.
I'm
you know?
surprised you stayed that long. To be honest with
Yeah,
you.
actually,
Dude.
Like waited for him to like fix
Start
it.
hitting
I'm
it,
like,
yeah.
dude, like get the fuck out of here. Like no.
the second he gets under the car, you're gonna hear you guys just take off.
Yeah. Is he gonna come back up and like where do these guys go?
Just be driving down the road.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. No, yeah, you're right. Like we were like kind of hopeful still that it would turn on.
Yeah.
That it just like fall. I mean, it had 181,000
Did you
miles
ever-
on it. You know,
Do you ever think to if it did turn on to just offer like a lower price?
we would have offered like 5K.
I would offer like half of it, bro.
Oh,
He was,
shit.
yeah, bro. If he was doing what was it 6?
6.
I would have offered 3.
Damn, that's
Yeah,
crazy.
honestly. Because
But you know, people take that as insulting though.
Hey.
But you know what though? If he doesn't, that car will
I
not sell.
guess.
I guarantee you that car is not gonna
I
sell. for
had
another-
you
sold-
could be insulted, be like, you're over here wasting my time.
Oh,
yeah, it's
true.
like, dude,
you
we came
know.
here to get a reliable car, and this car's not
I'm
even
gonna bring you guys
starting.
when we buy a car.
That's what I'm saying, dude. Yeah, 100% offered like, because at that point it's like, again, literally one like shitty thing that happens that's not the even if it was the alternator, and it was OEM, and you go through that thing, it's like that could be like almost $3,000. That's half the price of the car already, you know. So it's like,
Yeah, bro. It's
Not worth it.
It's just it was like the starter just weirdly placed because it's like right under the engine.
yeah,
So you either have to lift up the car and do it from the bottom, or if you do it from the top, you have to take apart a lot of wires and stuff.
certain cars are just shitty to work on.
Yeah,
like
they're just like very weirdly displaced.
that. yeah.
Oh, my Camry.
Nah, you
19.
can't. Man.
Nah,
It's funny though, because the Hondas are meant usually like really good to work on it. That's what I heard.
only the starter is
Yeah,
the only
it's weird.
issue.
Just
it's
on
like
the
the only
bottom.
the starter.
Like,
Like
try
it's
and find me.
so
Yeah.
okay. Funny enough, the car that they're trying to get has the same exact engine as my car, so exactly the same bay. And I know when the starter's going out or not. And I was like, all right, we all instantly knew, like, cause my starter's about to go out, not soon, but you know,
Here.
like soon enough, you know. So like you could tell, like when you turn it on and it like sputters and make noises, like that's when it's going out. And again, if you know how to do it or whatever the case may be, like it could be somewhat an easy work on. But as far as like mechanic goes, it's a pretty good like payday for them. So, you know, we should like if it would have turned on, we would have offered less. But just because we got the bad vibes off of the car,
Yeah.
we just didn't know what else he was hiding.
Yeah.
Because considering it was like a 2007 car, bro, it looked clean as hell. Like super. It was polished too, bro.
Dang.
Like he was saying that he was gonna do everything. Like, you know, if it was a battery, he'll get a new battery. You know, he'll pay for the start. But that's what he does. He buys cars off, repolishes them, and then sells them for like $2 to $3 grand profit.
So he's
That's
a
what he was
scammer.
telling me. In a way, yeah.
I was kidding.
So
The title of this video, Alex gets scammed.
no, I almost got scammed.
I
We
like that.
didn't get scammed.
Clickbait.
Alex is a
clickbait.
scammer.
Alex gets scammed.
Alex
Or
is a
question
scammer.
mark. Did Alex
Yeah.
get scammed?
How dumb
I
is
did get
Alex?
scammed with my first car though. That's where I got
Everybody
scammed.
gets scammed in the first car.
Do you think so?
Yeah.
Still in that first car, bro.
No mames.
Still scammed, dog.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Still
I was like,
scammed.
it may take years, but you guys can't.
I got
but-
scammed. Don't buy a Hyundai, bro.
All right. Well, anything else new for you guys?
I mean,
I don't know. Something big pretty much happened.
I better say, yeah. If you look above me right here, right there, we have made some pretty big jumps with our Insomniacs. You wanna expand on that a bit?
We got a website.
Hey. Yeah, we've been honestly, Alex did a really good job with a lot of that back end on the website, and he's been working, a lot on that. So thank you, Alex. But
Yes, 100%. He's been working forever on that.
Fuck you.
he's been working for
Well, that was a
fucking months on
compliment.
He's
that.
been working
He's
too
been
long.
working
He's been
for-
working forever on that, guys.
Keep in mind,
But-
I'm not getting paid, guys.
Keep in mind, he wanted to do this, guys.
But no, yeah,
That's funny.
our website's up, and then we also got some business cards coming out soon too, which is
Yeah.
pretty huge for us. So
I know.
yeah,
We're gonna start taking clients in on May 14.
yeah, essentially a month out. So it's like
Yeah.
within each kind of event that we're taking in, we're gonna need hopefully like that month to be able to get contact with the client and then be able to plan through. So basically like whatever date now, a month later is the perfect time to try and to book events, and we're able to start doing that. So
I know. It's so exciting.
it's sick, dude. Honestly,
It's
like
everything.
It's
Everything
scary.
that we've done so far is pretty sick. It's always
Yeah.
a great story, just like how Drew said. We're getting the business cards soon, and just that alone, that's like a trip that all three of us have to take and go pick them up. Which is a cool little side quest that we get to do to.
side quests.
Yeah, 1,000% that we get to do together, and for the business cards,
Yeah.
super exciting stuff.
Well, obviously, some people have figured it out. Some people don't. We are fully revealing that we are extending from Insomniacs Media to Insomniacs Bartending. We are going to become a mobile bartending business. What is the mission statement, or what is something that we're going to be servicing, or our main points that you guys want to explain? Just to give a little bit more insight of our brand.
I mean, honestly, go check out the website and says it all there. No, but
Pull it up real quick.
essentially, it's like with Brian being like the backbone as far as the bartender goes. It's like he has this passion for making drinks and service, and that service kind of passion is what kind of resonated with Alex and I. And so the fact that we kind of thought up the idea of doing a bartending business that we can do it our way, and it's like all the things that we see in other people that could be better. It's like we've hopefully perfected that, and essentially we're doing this to like push for something that we know that is gonna be sick, and something that we know that our years of service and years of actually like putting effort into like hospitality and putting effort into like this side of the business is something that is gonna go all into this, and so like the fact that it's a bartending thing is new for me. It's like you've been obviously bartending for years now, but I've always just been in the restaurant. I've never been like on that bartending or drink side, and Alex, same thing too. It's like this whole
Bartended.
yeah, man. But it's like,
I made margaritas at Denny's.
but it's like I've never been, thinking about alcohol ingredients and like what goes good together, or like
The
looking at
mixology of it, huh?
exactly the
Yeah.
mixology of it. And now it's like taking that into the service portion, and then being able to like cater to events, and like basically I see how good we are here and how good he can make his drinks, and like the perfection that we put on like garnishes and stuff like that, and then take that onto a bigger scale and just kind of like being able to display it for parties or for just bigger crowds. Like that's pretty cool. So I think this is the thing we've been kind of reaching for and pushing for over years, I feel like now.
Like a year and a half.
Yeah, it's been a year and a half now.
Coming
so
up on years.
coming up on years, but it's like just in our lives outside of this, it's like we work in restaurants, we work for hospitality and stuff, and so now instead of doing it for somebody else, we're gonna do it for ourselves.
That's-
And so
That's
kinda
like
cool.
the best point you
Yeah.
can make, because I remember Brian told me one time when he worked at in a Rent Spectrum in like a Cuban restaurant, he would always mention that he really liked making the like experience special for the guests, right?
Yeah.
And to me, it was like I was barely there at the bare minimum where I was like, bro, I just want to get my tip. And that was kind of shitty, right? To have that mentality all the time. And then when I started working at the new Mexican restaurant, since I felt like they went there for the experience, I kind of tried a little bit like harder on that to make them special for them. But that's always stuck with my head with like with B, him saying that he would do that over there at the Irvine Spectrum. And I'm like, fuck, I'm like, the fact that I know all three of us want to give good experiences to people, but it has always been on the name of another brand or another
Exactly,
restaurant or another owner. Now that it's gonna be our own, like I'm not gonna see, like I don't see future clients as like dollar signs. Like I generally see them as people that I want to give a good experience to for their special event, whether it be a wedding, a birthday party, a celebration of something. Like if they give us a privilege to offer them our services, you're damn right we're gonna make it fucking special for them.
Yeah.
As far as like service goes, the type of cocktails we make, the hospitality we give, the attitude we give, the personalities that we have, like that to me is like the most exciting part. And yes, the cherry on top is that we are gonna get paid because I'm sorry, but we gotta pay our bills. You know,
We gotta get paid.
we gotta get paid. But for sure, that you could expect from us is top tier service. I mean, all three of us combined alone have 20 plus years of service experience to begin with. That's, you know, that's a pretty good thing to have. And then also the cocktails. I remember fucking B showed me one time the concoction that he was making. It seemed like a meth lab in our old kitchen. He was making the cordial syrups of a pineapple, and it was all fresh, and it tasted so fucking good, bro. Like when you made it, it was a pineapple cordial. It was like tequila or Tito's. I think you made it one
the
time.
tequila one.
Jesus Christ, bro. That shit was so refreshing. I'm like, I've never had this at a fucking restaurant. Like, not this fresh. And I get it, because restaurants have to buy things that last forever in shelves, so they have different preservatives and ingredients and have, you know. But for us, you know damn well we are going to be making stuff, majority of from scratch. We are going to make them as fresh as possible. We are going to put as many hours as we want to, because we know that we want to make the event special for the client. And that is what I feel like my main take on our mission statement is like top tier service, and then like made from scratch, great cocktails.
1,000%, man. Everything you said, everything you guys said is absolutely great and spot on. You know, it's so cool for me, you know, as as the bartender that has the opportunity to create like all these drinks for you guys. It's so cool. It's because somebody that, as for me, like that is passionate about it, right? Passionate about bartending, passionate about giving the service, passionate about like being excellent in that type of way, and getting you guys to like see that as well in the ways that I do, and bring your guys' own ideas into that was super amazing to me, you know? Because it was one random day that I was talking to Alex. I'm like, all right, Alex, I'm fucking check this out, you know? Like, wouldn't it be dope as fuck to be like the mobile bartending? And
It was at 37, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I had my shit written down in like sticky notes, right? To like the tiers that we were gonna give out, right? I'm like, oh, dude, good service, excellent service, you know? But like that
Like
all
cocktails,
like,
yeah.
like that all accumulated into like what Insomniacs bartending is now.
That was like at 2 a.m. in our patio with the view.
Yeah.
Right? Like with a great view. Like I remember that night so fucking clearly.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Just thinking that too, though. I mean, that was at the first pad that we enjoyed.
Yeah, the very
you know?
first one.
And now that we're in this other space for you guys, it's like that is hoping to like make new jumps for us. It's like we've already gotten website up and business card ordered, you know, so like all the
Dude,
steps are getting
Every
done, you know.
every
so,
apartment has been like a different chapter.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
that's thankfully like been super grateful that it's added great stuff to it and it hasn't taken away anything. You know, like 3067 was like the idea, and then 2087 was like building the foundation, and then now we're gonna show our work for it.
Yeah.
So I'm very excited. I'm so fucking nervous. It's like, bro, it's so fucking nerve wracking, but I'm so fucking excited. Like it generally feels like when I first started going to college, and I'm like, dude, I don't know what the fuck to expect, but I know that this feels right. You know, even though I'm not using my degree, but it feels right.
Yeah.
And this is what I'm feeling. So I'm
Sure.
happy to be doing it with You guys.
Hell yeah.
Hey, cheers.
It's awesome.
Hey, you're not cheering.
That's awesome, dude. Yeah. It's like, I know we're talking about what our mission statement is and this and that. We talk a lot about our back end and like all the work we put in over the last years. But, you know, now at the point we're at, you know, essentially you hire us. We're going to be a dry hire, obviously. So that means just simply that means that the alcohol is provided by you guys. But we're here to give you guys everything to know that is going to take all the thinking off your back. You know, we're basically going to give you all the numbers and ratios for what you're going to need for the amount of guests you're going to have there. But
shopping list of wanting to also.
yeah, but essentially any event, you know, party, birthday party, hopefully even wedding, any private event, you know, that you're going to want.
Graduations are coming along, so
Exactly,
graduations too.
Anything
People
you
get lit.
want, a mobile bartender catered for you guys. We get all your needs met, you know, so that's kind of what we're going to be doing.
If you want a bartender for Mother's Day, get your
Oh,
mom a
dude.
bartender.
Kidding me?
Dude, a good looking one.
Kidding me? So think about like your Mother's Day having like a couple of drinks meant for your mom. You know, think about if she's a tequila drinker, get a margarita for her. You know, she likes wine. We could get wine cocktails too. You know, it's like
Cause people like when they go to bars, when they go to restaurants, right? Alcohol is a very social thing, and they like watching Brian work, or they like watching other bartenders work. So imagine having that same exact experience, and also a little cheaper, at your house.
yeah.
Right? You could be like, oh well, why is a drink $15? You know, but if you have a party of 50, you have like 50 people at your party, and you do the math, right? Like it's gonna be a lot cheaper, and the same exact amount of service, or even better, because we are very, very passionate about this. I mean, look at this fucking shit. You know, like we've built this. Like it's awesome. It's so exciting. It's honestly such a beautiful thing, and this is one of these episodes where I'm like, this is where like
You gonna cry?
I could look back somewhere. No. No, I'm not gonna cry. I'm
No,
just
but
like I'm just like
1,000%.
very excited because like fuck, dude, it's been a full year
Already.
of 2087 of like nothing but building this and
Because I mean, that's what that apartment was. It was a lot of, you know, groundwork.
yeah,
and
right,
a
like
lot-
foundation.
A lot of groundwork.
That's what I'm saying. It didn't feel like a home. Like, and now that this place feels like a home, but now we've built all this foundation. I feel like it's a perfect mixture.
Yeah.
For a great thing that we're gonna start doing.
1,000%. Feels
I'm
like
super
a
excited.
good place to start.
Exactly.
You know, good place to start, which is very exciting.
Yeah.
So yeah, go to insomniacsbartending.com. That is where all of information, all of our services are included.
Yeah.
If you want to get us for a date, fill out the informations
Gonna take us
on
on a
these. No. If you want to
You want to book us?
book
There
us,
you go.
that was the word. Fill out the information. You'll get a contract. All the numbers will be specified to you, and we'll move on from there. And hopefully we could work together. But that is exactly how the process goes. We want to keep it as simple as possible, but that is just how it goes. Insomniacsbartending.com. No capital, no exclamation, no nothing. Just insomniacsbartending.com.
Yeah.
Boom. And it's on all of our websites too. So
100%.
Yeah, so it'll be in the description of the video. We're gonna try and put obviously it's still in our
no,
beacon.
I don't know. Okay.
It'll still be in our beacons. It's
Yeah.
super. Literally, just type out Insomniacs Bartending, and you're gonna find us. Any need that you have as far as party goes, just
You're
hit us
not-
up. We're gonna
you're
take
not
care of
just-
everything you got.
You're not just booking a bartender. You're booking an experience.
Exactly. Yeah. So
I like that.
love that, dude. Honestly. So
So yeah, super excited. But guys, don't hesitate. But guys, you're gonna have a great fucking experience. I'm telling you right now. And we have 20 plus years to save for it. So
dang, you're old, dude.
I've never gotten fired. Sorry, bro. But I've never gotten fired.
19 of those years are Drew.
Hey.
19 of those, that's crazy. Bro, I know I roasted the fuck out about one of our bartenders at our work. Cause like he's like in his 40s. And he was telling me, he was just going on about something. And like, damn, bro. I'm like, of all your 55 years of life, like this is a great advice. And he didn't catch it. He's like, and he called me Big A. He's like, man, fuck you, Big A.
Why do you call you Big A?
I don't know.
Who's the biggest server that we have?
Fuck you, no, I'm not. Am I?
believe it.
No, we have.
Oh, no. Don't be a dick.
No, I just couldn't think of anybody bigger.
But yeah, check us out on our website. We have all content, everything. We
Yeah.
are building a brand. Anything else you guys want to touch on?
We built it. This is it.
We built it, did it.
Yeah,
Get this
honestly-
man his keys.
Honestly, no, I think that was a good episode for this week too. That's our base right now, you know.
Yeah, just we are full on grind mode about that, and we are so excited. And Brian said it perfectly. You are hiring an experience.
So to make things easier for not only you guys, but to make just the whole process run smoother, like I said, look to book stuff a month out, so that gives you enough time and us enough time to be able to plan for the whole kind of experience, essentially. But we're available now, you know, on our website. Just go through there. Like Alex mentioned, we got a quick kind of questionnaire, just a couple of questions to answer you, and then we're gonna give you back all your choices that you can kind of pick through. So
Yeah. And then there's a FAQ section. If you have any questions too, you can use that. But, huh? You said fuck?
And I said fact.
Fact.
Thank you.
Is that fact?
You're like, we have an FAQ. You're like,
Bruh. No, but any questions there too? But yeah.
Yeah.
Best way to contact us is email insomniacbartending@gmail.com.
but if you have our
Or-
phone number,
Yeah, or Alex's phone number is gonna be in the description, so you can
No.
also just text that number.
No, no,
I'll put it in the comment section.
no. Too many
108.
spam calls already.
all of our viewers have your phone number.
No, they don't.
Yeah, they do. All 35 of them, 100%.
Where?
On their phones.
You're on their contact.
No, I'm not. We have people from Sweden.
Yeah,
Anything
wait,
else?
honestly, yeah. Can
Yeah.
you comment where you're watching from right now?
If you're not from,
Like
yeah,
that's specific.
Fernie, the boat.
Yes, no, but like where in the boat are you? Fernie? You know,
Yeah.
like
the
if,
toilet.
if you could say.
on the toilet.
Because if it's not classified information.
Nah, I'm just playing.
No, but yeah. Honestly,
Oh,
guys,
yeah.
thanks again for watching. Thanks again for
insomniacbartending.com.
exactly. Thanks again for hearing us babble on about this. And you know what? It's a cool website. Alex did a lot of hard work into it. We put a lot of hard work into just doing all of this in the last year. So give it a look. And any needs you have party wise, bartending wise, even if you want just some drinks.
I
hire
know
us.
you all motherfuckers drink.
Hire
So.
us. I know we do. Yeah.
Yeah.
Summer's coming up, guys. So
Love you
looking forward
guys.
to it. Love you guys.
Happy.
Thanks again. We'll catch you guys next week.
Later.
Later.